What's going on, guys? TKD123 back here, and today we got some brand news revolving around the DLC 2 for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Now I know, Infinite Warfare is not really, the biggest game to, discuss right now. I know a lot of people are very much turned off by the game, over its, plenty of issues or whatever, but hey, you know what, man? Looking at this, right, and looking at, the kind of recent updates we've had to the game, and looking at all the weapons that they've given us for free and everything, like, there just comes a point where we gotta just be like, man, like, at least they're trying, man. Like, they are trying, and they are doing, great things here. It looks like they are, putting out great content, obviously. And it's even more kind of defined in this DLC too. Like, we have incredible concepts for maps here, and at least I say, you know what, guys, we should at least just give them kind of some props, man. Like, give Infinity Ward some props. Yes, they had a really rough start with Infinite Warfare. We all know that. This game didn't launch in the best of ways, and even in a full complete game at that. But at least we can at least give them some credence and some props, man. Some, like, congratulations, right? Can we just do that, damn it? So let's get right into the DLC 2. Starting off, this whole DLC 2 pack is going to be called Continuum. Obviously, that's a whatever, map pack name. It's not anything crazy, whatever. It is now called Continuum. So now we have the first one called Sabotage. Now we have Continuum here. And the interesting thing here that I thought was pretty cool about this whole thing was that it is actually dropping in 2 weeks. It's dropping on April 18th. Which, I don't know why, like, maybe I'm just weird, like, maybe I'm just crazy right now, but I feel like that is very, very much soon. Like I feel like, they don't really announce, stuff, so close to, a date. Like, I feel like, they would wait, I don't know, like, they would wait, maybe a month before they would, announce it, whatever. But here, we have a 2-week gap between when it officially got unveiled, and then, it's gonna drop here in 2 weeks. So pretty dope here. Obviously, it's gonna be first on PS4, and we can probably expect it to drop sometime towards the end of May for Xbox One and PC. Obviously, that's to be expected, but it's pretty cool also that we are getting it here pretty soon. So expect gameplay on the channel shortly. As soon as the map pack launches, I will get gameplay for you all. And like I said before, man, the concepts we have here for this map pack look absolutely crazy. The first map we're going to go over here is Turista, which I guess is, some sort of maybe play on the word tourist, I guess I'm saying. But, just listen to this description of this map, right? Like, guys, just close your eyes, and check this out, right? A plush spa and resort, Turista is nestled in the middle of a giant skeleton of an ancient creature with sniper spots scattered across a majestic central waterfall. Turista also boasts tight interiors for fans of close-quarter combat and a 3-lane design that caters to a variety of playstyles. Are you joking right now? Wait, we have a map where it takes place in the center of a giant ancient creature that is now dead, and now it's a skeleton, and they built like a spa around. Like, what is this? Like, that's like, it gets even guys, it gets crazier. It gets way crazier going down the line. But I just thought that that this is by far one of the most unique concepts in a Call of Duty map we've seen in a while, in a very, very long time. And this is also another thing that, hey man, I feel like Infinity Ward needs some props, man. Like, they need some high fives going on in the offices, because this this is not your everyday typical DLC map. Like, this is absolutely something that we have never seen before. As far as my knowledge, I've been playing Call of Duty consistently ever since Modern Warfare 2, and I played back in the day, so pretty sure that I would know if anything like this came out. And I really don't think we've ever had a map where it takes place in the middle of a dead skeletalized ancient creature. So Turista seems pretty dope. Next up here, we have a map called Scrap, and I keep wanting to say scrapyard. Like whenever I say scrap, I really just want to say scrapyard. And this is not scrapyard, this is scrapped. And what this whole thing in the description is saying, it says that you'll be set in an abandoned junkyard on the moon. Scrap features a combination of extended sight lines and tactical pathways that reward players who engage in both long and short range combat. So this map definitely, just based off of this short paragraph here, it is, looking to be a map where you can definitely play both roles, where there are definitely going to be those long lanes of sight that you can obviously take advantage of if you're a sniper or, a burst AR user. But if you are those close-quartered shotgun shotgun SMG users, there are also, you know, I guess short-range combat areas that you can also be successful in. So this feels like definitely going to be kind of like a two-tone map here, and it also takes place in the freaking moon, so that is also a cool thing. I don't like. Okay, so besides Terminal, right? So Terminal in this game is now in the moon. I really don't think that we've ever had, you know, a Call of Duty game where we've been to the moon and played on the moon. You know, obviously besides the moon, the zombies from Black Ops 1, obviously, you know, besides that. But I'm thinking, you know, I don't think we've ever played a multiplayer wise, so this is going to be something that, you know, is pretty relatively new. And I'm hoping that, you know, okay, so if they're going to put maps on the moon, right, like they did with Terminal, right, and I hope with this one, they add some zero gravity. Like, give me some zero gravity zones like we had in Moon back in Zombies. Like, that was dope. Like, give me some of that. Give me something like a, you know, just make it feel different as opposed to just having an aesthetic of the moon, right? So hopefully we'll get that here on Scrap. And map number 3 here on the Continuum Map Pack, we have a map called Archive now, and basically the description of this is that fast, frantic engagements set the pace in Archive, a post-futuristic art gallery where tight engagements contrast with open exterior battlegrounds in this wide 3-lane style map. So, you know, I mean, like, just to take it from face value here, clearly here that this is going to be probably the one that's going to be the most weak map out of the 4, I feel. Maybe, like, this, you know, okay, so it takes place in a futuristic art gallery, alright, and, like, even with the picture, man, like, it doesn't even, like, okay, so there's a shark, you know, that is, I don't know, like, I'm assuming, like, what they mean by maybe post-futuristic, oh, no, post-futuristic, no, so it's not even a futuristic art gallery, it's just a regular art gallery, like, it's not even going to be anything, like, I was thinking, like, okay, like, if this is going to be a art gallery in the future, like, I was thinking, like, okay, there's just going to be, like, interactive art where the art is literally moving, and, like, maybe, you know, they have, you know, just different scenes throughout history that, you know, move it over, and you can, I guess, maybe, say more, like, you can smell, I don't know, just, you know, just a futuristic art gallery, but here it says post-futuristic, so it's literally just going to be a plain old art gallery with, you know, just some tight, you know, spaces to work with. So definitely not this one, you know, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. I'm sure it's gonna be a great map, but you know, just when we look at all of these other 3, it definitely is the one that looks, you know, the weakest out of the bunch. But, you know, we are definitely gonna be real hype here for the last map we're gonna talk about. And you know what, let's just jump right to that. Now, the last map here on the Continuum DLC, which is the one I'm obviously hyped for, and, you know, obviously when we get, you know, remakes, we obviously know that I get real hype for this. And XS is the map it's called, and you know, with the description, it's perched atop a glided penthouse in a sprawling future metropolis. XS is a small circular map reimagined from the classic Modern Warfare 2 map Rust that retains the intense, fast-paced combat from the original. And oh my god, if you guys could see me recording this, you would see the absolute smile on my face when Modern Warfare 2 map Rust gets even uttered at all. And oh man, I cannot wait. Oh my god, we have Rust. Listen, if you guys, you know, if anybody here watching here is, you know, new to Call of Duty or didn't really play Call of Duty back in Modern Warfare 2, I feel so sorry for you, because listen here, okay, so you will, you know, hear memes sometimes where it's like, oh, you know, back in the day we used to 1v1 and, like, you know, fight whatever on Rust, and that could be that is the absolute 100% truth. Like, that has so much truth to it. Like, you know, just, you know, like me and my guys, you know, like me and my friends, we would 1v1 on Rust a lot. Like that was the map to 1v1 on Modern Warfare 2, and the fact that we have it back here is absolutely great. I love remakes, and this, you know, like, you know, it has a big tower. And just, you know, based off of the picture here that we have, it definitely does look like it, you know, definitely does retain its exact same kind of map format. And obviously, we would expect that. But, you know, we see even, you know, the oil pipe that would, you know, go from the side map to the main kind of big apparatus in the center. That's still there. It looks like it's going to be a water slide now. And, you know, so it definitely does look like it is true and through going to be Rust from Modern Warfare 2. So I cannot wait for this map to finally drop on Infinite Warfare. But then also you gotta think, you know, like there was a specific way to get to the top of this whole thing in Rust, right? But now, you know, we have advanced movement in this game, so I wonder how that's gonna probably change the overall dynamic of this map. You know, who knows? You know, I guess we'll find out here on April 18th. Now, what Call of Duty DLC is without these zombies? Now, look here, guys. Like, I'm not gonna, read the full, the full thing here, the full description. But, I'll tell you just some, little things here. And if you want to go watch the full trailer for the zombies mode, you can go do that as well. But basically, what's happening here is that it is the next chapter in the Willard, Willard Wyler movie, experience story thing where, I'm like lightly, interested, but I'm not really that interested in Infinite Warfare zombies. But it looks like here that we're gonna be taking our zombie fighting stuff to New York, and and just specifically it's gonna be in disco era. I know you are doing like a bunch of disco things in New York City and stuff like that, and there's a bunch of things in the map where there's gonna be subways, nightclubs, and the kind of big overall theme of this is that it's gonna be also like have an emphasis on martial arts, on kung fu, and like there are like a bunch of things that show in the trailer where you are doing all these kicks and all these punches and all these moves that look very much like kung fu-esque, kind of like back in the day, like like low-key, like Jackie Chan, whatever. And it looks like we'll be doing a lot of these things in the map, because there are apparently like these tokens that give you more abilities in your kung fu ways, whatever. So it definitely looks like it's gonna be 100% focused on that. And again, I don't even think I mentioned the freaking. I've done this so many times where like I'll just just go on this whole on tangent about something and I'll forget to even name what I was talking about. But the map is called Shaolin Shuffle, so it looks like that's going to be the map name, and it looks it looks cool. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out definitely. But I wasn't really too into Raven and Redwoods for some reason. Like I don't know why. Even with zombies in space, and like I just wasn't really that into it. Infinite Warfare zombies, because Treyarch, I mean, come on. So just a quick recap here, we'll be getting the Continuum DLC 2 map pack for Infinite Warfare on April 18th for the PS4, and of course a month after for Xbox One and PC. On the map pack, you'll be getting Turista, Scrap, XS, which is a remake of Modern Warfare 2's Rust, and then Archive, along with the Shaolin Shuffle Zombies map. So if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share that below. Appreciate you giving. Thanks for watching, and as always, I got you.